Have you ever woke up and wondered what was wrong? You knew that you wanted to be elsewhere, that there was more to life than what you were living, more than bills that you were paying, the job you was keeping. Look to the horizon, look to the sunsets. Your answer is there. Put your feet on the ground and take a deep breath and step out into the nomadic lifestyle. You will not regret it. Hi everybody, how are you guys today? Hey, girl's back. My homemade creamer. If you guys haven't seen how I make this, it's a couple videos down. It's nummy. It's really good. No aftertaste and all natural. Vanilla. Just saying. So, I would like to thank all my subscribers, my new and old alike. Thank you for your comments, you guys. My neck is getting better. Actually, I have it just a little loose because I just got ready. I was able to take this off and shower. I wasn't able to pull up my x-rays and stuff on my computer for some reason. I know, right? Figure a doctor to block that. The first hospital I was able, and there's definitely issues, but the fact is I really shouldn't have lifted what I lifted. You know, I gotta say, being a female, being single, and being a nomad, there's things you gotta do on your own, guys, and we just gotta keep our minds and remember that we are girls, and some of us have limitations that we have to remember. Anyhow, today's subject, let's get on with it. Today's subject has to do with, you know, you're a nomad if, okay? Kind of a cute, catchy subject, kind of like, you know, you're a redneck if. I was thinking about this getting ready. Anyway, you know you're a nomad if you just bought a new house a year ago and you're already bored. You went out, you're ready to move to a new space, you're bored of the surroundings, the neighborhood, you know, everything's been put away and now you're ready to go. Just saying. You know you're a nomad if you walk into that job and you think, what am I doing here? I hate this place. I hate these people. The money is not worth it. Just saying. You know you're a nomad if you have dug up your whole lawn, planted flowers, trees, bushes, a vegetable garden, and all of a sudden, and a new grass, and now you don't want to be there. That's what I knew. I spent months, you guys, redoing my yard, putting up a fence, buying all these bushes and trees, planting grass. And the grass came up and I was like, nope, I'm not happy. You know you're a nomad if you wake up every day and you know you're not happy. You know you're a nomad if going on vacation is the happiest time of your life, and not because you don't have to go to work, because you're in a different place. That's my point of this whole video. How do you know if nomadic life is right for you? It's all inside, you guys. Are you unhappy in that daily grind? Are you tired of looking at the same people day after day after day after day? How about that money that you get every week, and you look at that check and you go, God, if I didn't have these bills, I wouldn't be working here. That's a good one. That's one of your first. Yeah, pretty much, something's wrong. How about wake up in the morning and you have no energy to do anything, and everything needs done, and all you can think about is, God, I hate it here. You know, I think nomadic life, being a nomad, is a part of who you are. It's not a place. It's not boondocking. It's not camp working. It's not traveling from one end of the country to the other and never stopping. It's not hitting Walmart parking lot after Walmart parking lot, spending the night and moving on the next day. It's not making videos for YouTube. Nomadic life is a part of who you are. You know it, you feel it, you live it. You know, my ex-husband used to tell me all the time. He used to say, Tami, what's wrong with you? We move, and a year later, you're ready to move again. And you know, I looked him in his eye and I said, frankly, I was ready to leave 3 months after we got here. Oh, God, you guys, I have moved from one state to another. I have left everything, only what I could put in suitcases, and left. Started about 2013. Oh, God. Nomadic life is a state of mind. It's a state of heart. Don't let anybody, anywhere, tell you you're not a nomad. How stupid is that? You know, I'm going to tell you what brought this video up for me today, okay? I was on YouTube, and you know, I graze the other nomadic stations. Now, I'm going to tell you, there are some I refuse to watch because they're fake, 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 fake. I've seen through it. I know it. And their attitude and their gimme, gimme, gimme drives me nuts. I'm going to say, I just seen a video today about some guy who's been sick, 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 money, 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 and he just popped up a new rig. A whole bunch of folks got taken. Breaks my heart. You guys know how I feel about that. But there are people out there on YouTube who have the nerve to say the camp workers are not nomadic. RV dwellers are not nomadic. Really? Guys, when I was out boondocking, there were more RVs than vans. Just saying. More travel trailers than vans. So, no. If you live in an RV, you live in a travel trailer, you live in a van, a car, a tent. Nomadic is a state of mind. A state of your heart. You'll find yourself, if you are a true nomad, no matter how hard that boondocking spot is, no matter how tired you are, no matter what's going wrong, you still look forward to the next day. The key there. You know, we are never promised tomorrow. I said that in a video when one of the camp workers got killed. We're not guaranteed tomorrow, you guys. You have to make today count. If you're happy in your spirit and in your mind, in a stick and brick, a brick and stick, don't correct me. I don't care. If you're happy in a stick and brick, doing the same thing day in, day out, going to work, paying for that brick and stick, that's who you are. If you're not happy, change it. Get out and change it, you guys. Don't stay in your house, stick and brick, brick and stick, because that's what the society expects of you. See, I think that no matter how much I disagree with some nomads, that we're all rebels at heart. We haven't accepted the norm for our lives. The norm don't make us happy. I'm just saying. Being a nomad is a state of mind. It's a state of what makes you happy. If someone wants to cut down your lifestyle, they're ignorant. If someone wants to go, well, you're not nomadic, you're a camp worker, they're ignorant. If you live in an RV, a van, a tent, a car, you're a nomad. No matter how long you sit in one spot. It's just a fact. Search your soul, you guys. Search your brain. Are you happy what you're doing? And this can go for if you've picked up the nomadic lifestyle. If you've bought that RV and you're living in that RV, whether you're out in the middle of the nowhere or you're sitting in an RV resort, are you happy? If you're not, it's time to move on. If you're stale, move. And I think that us nomadic people, true nomads, in our hearts and in our minds, we bore easily. We're rebels. I'm not going to do it because you tell me to. I'm not going to live in a house and in an apartment. I'm not going to go live in an old folks home because people think I'm too old to do this. I am who I am. You are who you are. And part of self-love is fulfilling yourself. You guys, we don't get a retake here. We don't get no do-overs. We get one run at life. One run. This is it. This is all you get. You gonna sit there and suffer for the rest of your life doing something you don't want to do? I'm just saying. These are questions I had asked myself when I became nomadic. When I realized, oh my God, that's what I've been missing my whole life. I should have been living in a van when I was 18. Just saying. Oh God. Do you have kids? Because your kids take after you. Yes. You know, we could teach them all we want, but the fact is personality is in the genes. And I know that for a fact. My oldest son wasn't raised with his father, and yet he is just like his dad. He laughs like him, he gets mad like him, he screams like him. Yeah. Yeah, so if you're a nomad, a true nomad, then your children got nomadic life in them. What better than to take them out and give them what they're going to flourish? It's all about being happy every day when you wake up, you guys. It's all about looking in that mirror and loving who you are and what you do. We're not on this earth to impress anybody. They'd like us to believe that, but we're not. We're not on this earth to impress another human being anywhere. You're here to impress you. To do the best you can do. To be able to wake up with yourself every day and know, and know that you have lived life to the fullest. Are there going to be people trying to pull you down? Oh, absolutely. You know, there are people out there that are so miserable that all they want to do is pull you down to their level of misery. And if they see you happy, they're going to do anything in their power to do that for you. Don't let them. That's why I told you about my trolls. Not happening, guys. I'm doing something I absolutely love. I'm happier right now than I have been in years. And I'm not kidding. And I'm not talking 10 years, 20 years. I'm talking, I'm happier now than I have been in 40 years, you guys. Yes. So, are you bored? Do you hate waking up every day in that house? How about that job? Is it worth that paycheck? And not just to keep that house. Not just to keep those kids in that private school. Is that house worth your life? Because that's the bottom line. Is what you're doing worth your life? Are you going to die in 10 years of a heart attack and be miserable the whole time? You know, before I hit the road, they told me that I had MGUS. It's pre-cancer. I could have sat in that trailer and thought about that and worried about that. Gone in and had my blood checked every 6 months and worried about that. No. I got out and did life. Get out, you guys. Do life. Do what makes you happy. Screw society. They'd have us all believing all kinds of stuff. They want you to be a sheep and a follower. That's not life. That's not life. Yep, there's a time when we have children and we got to do what we got to do. But there comes a time in life when you got to make you happy. Are you a nomad? Did you answer yes to a couple of those questions? Maybe it's time to just sit down. Be honest with yourself. Think about what would make you happy. You know, I love where I'm at in the way of work. I love the people here. The fact is if I wake up one morning and I'm right back in that rut I was in that sticking brick, I'm out of here. Just saying. I'm off to a new adventure. And that's the best thing about being a nomad. The minute it gets stale, the minute you're happy and your joy is gone, You're out finding it. In my intro, I said, look to the mountains, look to the sunrise, look to yourself. That means look inside yourself, you guys. Because when you're sitting in the middle of nowhere and all you have is creation all around you, you have nothing to do but reflect back on who you are. What makes you happy? Go get a Coke. Go get a cup of coffee. Go get a water. And go sit out in creation. You're going to find out a lot about yourself. A lot. There's nothing quite like being in a place where you can look up and see every star in the sky, you guys. I don't care what city you live in. You can't do that. Just saying. Where I'm at, in this little bitty town in the middle of nowhere, I see every star. I see the Milky Way. I see moons that are so big I can't catch my breath. The desire, oh, I wish I had a camera that I could capture this for my viewers. But I don't have to capture that if you guys live that style. Don't let anybody tell you you're not a nomad. Don't let anybody tell you that. Don't believe them. Don't believe them, you guys. And if you are a nomad in spirit and in thought and in heart, make the moves to live that lifestyle. There are jobs that support you. Do you know every camp working job, you have enough time off to carry a secondary job if you need to? Yeah. If you're a couple, one person here was working the camp working job, her husband was out pulling a full-time job. But they're nomadic. That's what I'm saying. If there's a will, there's a way. If there's a passion, then it'll happen. See it in your mind, know it in your heart, and it will manifest. But the biggest thing, if you believe in God, ask Him. Ask Him, Father, give me your will for my life. I'm doing this because I think that's what you want, or I think that's what society wants. Show me what you have for me. Ask your higher power if that's yourself or somebody else. But don't sit there being miserable the rest of your life, you guys. Because there's more to life than that house, that job, that yard, that garden. And all those things made me happy, but something was missing. As I get ready to end this video today, I want you all just to stop and reflect on yourselves. Deep in yourself, I want you to forgive yourself for anything you think you've done wrong. We're not even supposed to judge others, let alone ourselves. Stop being so hard on yourself. Seriously. You're not what that ex-mate said you are. You're not the problem. Character flaws run in each and every one of us. So forgive yourself. It's all part of self-love. Forgive yourself. And then look inside. Are you a nomad? You just might be. Anyway, I want you to remember to love yourself. I say this at the end of my videos for a reason. It took me years to love myself. And when I remind you to love yourself, I'm actually reminding myself as well. So remember to love yourself. It's so important. Self-love is so important, you guys. And also, I want you to remember that we are not what people say we are. You are who you say you are. And if you want to be a nomad, go be a nomad. I want to give a shout out to my friend, Monica, one of my viewers. Monica, you guys, I want you to send positive vibes, prayers, whatever you believe in toward Monica. Monica has applied for her RV. It's a cute one. It's a cute one. I'm so excited for her. Send those out for her that she gets approved. And we'll be seeing videos and we'll be able to enjoy her lifestyle as a nomad as well. Anyway, until I see you guys again, have a blessed day. And remember to love yourself. Peace out. Now you get to see a Tami view. Bye-bye.